Sword in hand, a warrior clutches stone to breast. In sword etched his fading memories. In stone his tempered skill. By sword attested, by stone revealed. Their tale can now be told. Square Enix presents the Zodiac Brave story. Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. Yo, what's up, everybody? This is me, Storren, and today, this is what we're going to be playing. Let's get into it. So the game begins and we're in a church, and we're supposed to escort this lady from this church to her home, and a knight comes in very wounded and says, hey, there's enemies here, so we have to go outside and battle right away. This is basically your tutorial battle, so with that in mind, it's pretty easy. It doesn't take real long to do. I just show you my very first turn. This is all I did. I was just messing around with stuff because it's been a long time since I played this game, but man, everything looks so good in this game, dude. I am beyond pumped. Also, check this out.
Taste this.
Isn't that sick or what, dude? Gafgarian's ability is amazing. This is basically the last move of the first tutorial battle, and this is what happens.
Unhand me! No, Lady Ovelia.
This way. Hurry up. And try making a little less noise.
I'll not take orders from you!
You've quite a mouth on you, princess.
Dude, this knight... Oh my god, he... Not only does he crap talk her, he punches her in the and then he rides away on his chocobo like a boss. Chapter 1. The Meager. This is a flashback to about a year ago, and we're in this little town hall here talking to this knight, and this knight is basically telling us about this whole group of bandits called the Corpse Brigade, and we have to basically be careful and watch out for them. And another knight comes in and lets us know that, hey, there's actually some outside right now, so we have to get our crap together and go out there and fight these guys right now. And this is where Delita joins the party.
Let's be on our way.
Garyland. Now this is our first battle with the entire squad. We get to place up to 5 units. Boom, 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 boom.
What have we here? Little moppets, is it? Our luck's turned for the better. All right, lads. Cut through these and we're as good as fled. Make quick work of them. And don't be leaving no squealers behind.
Basically, this is what happens during most of the battle here. Just taking our turns, playing the game normally, you know, getting some damage in. We get this guy surrounded here, the squire, so hopefully we can trap him and kill him, and he can't get out, and it's just pretty easy to pick him off. And then our chemist here heals up our squire, because our squire's kind of low and we need the healing. And then we retreat him to get into a better position for a later turn. This squire here is going to come over, and since he can't reach anybody else, we're going to punch Delita. And the reason we're doing this is because every time you punch somebody, you get, or every time you do an action, you get EXP. Like right there, I just got 10 EXP and 15 JP, so it's always worth it. And then this chemist sits up here the whole time and heals this guy 2 turns in a row, so we can't end up killing him. It's very frustrating. He kills our chick squire, and then we kill one of their chick squires, and we get this chemist low one more time, and then he heals up again. It's like, dude, come on, I'm just trying to kill you, and I can't, man. He ends up taking out one of our squires.
I let my guard down.
Then we get their squire really low again, and our chemist has to come in and finish him up. Thank God for that, because he was annoying. We get this squire up here pretty low. And we take our chemist and walk into this crystal on the ground, and apparently walking to crystals teaches you abilities, which is really cool. And here, what we do is we get the Phoenix Down ability, and we toss it all the way over here to our other guy, which was kind of cool, considering that you can do stuff like that. And I saved him at the end of the day. Pretty awesome. We end up killing this squire, and that's the end of the first battle.
Over. Why persist in such folly? Honest work would see them die old in bed, yet they choose instead this early grave.
So after our first battle, we go back to home, basically. This is the Beowulf Mansion, which is basically our home. And we talk to our father, who's been sick in bed the whole time, and he's not getting any better, so he's basically on his deathbed right now. And he lets us know, like, some words of wisdom, and how he wants to know how the war is going and look at all of his kids one last time before passing away. Basically, I slowed it down enough to where you can kind of read it if you want to. Also, keeping it fast enough to where you can skip through it if you want to. But that is, in essence, what happens. Mandalia Plain.
Looks like this one's still alive. What do we do with him?
What do you think we do with him?
We must rescue them.
So on our way to Dortor, we run into this guy named Argath, and basically he's in trouble, and he was trying to find his way back to Dortor as well. I don't remember why he's going back, but basically he was going to Dortor as well, and we just help him out. That's the whole point of this battle right here. But it's pretty straightforward, not very hard to do. This battle is pretty straightforward. There's not much to it. The only thing is hopefully that Argath doesn't go full psycho and run it down at the enemy. But the battle is pretty straightforward. The reason we attack the leader at the beginning there is to get some EXP on our guys, and that way he doesn't steal EXP from our guys, so we can always be doing something, which is very important in this game. I've said it before, but just wanted to reiterate that.
My apologies.
Are you all right?
I'll be fine. It is for the Marquis's safety, I fear.
The Marquis? The Marquis Elmdor de Limbury was here.
The very same. And to whom do I owe my gratitude?
We are Knights Apprentice from the Academy at Garreland. We may be able to help you. But first, I would hear more.
So here we get a little bit of background story about Argath and who he is, and we tell him who we are and let him know what we're all about and what we're doing. And then he wants to thank us so bad. He does this thing where he grabs our ankle. I don't know what this crap is all about, but it's very sus if you ask me. But he accompanies us on our journey to Dortor so we can go find the Marquis. So because earlier on in the game we lost a lot of our characters, and we had to recruit other characters. We did a little bit of grinding here to try to level them up. But actually, in the end, we kind of ended up losing a couple more and getting punished for grinding. So it was just kind of funny how I'm trying to grind these characters up, and I ended up losing more of them. So I had to have Ramza carry my fights. And in the end, he just ended up leveling him up even higher than everybody else. I just thought that was kind of interesting, and wanted to show you that I was basically trying to level up my characters to get to the point of the game where they would all be on the same level, and we could move forward from there. So we finally make it to Dortor, and here in Dortor we meet our brother-in-law, and basically we talk about what happened to the Marquis. Well, at least that's what Argrath is doing, and he wants to basically go find them, but our brother-in-law Dice Darg says no, just stay here and defend. And then we get a little bit more background story about all the characters basically that we've met so far. I have it slowed down enough to where you can read it. I'm not going to explain it, so if you want to read it you can, but I just thought I would throw that out there. The Siedge Weald. This is basically one of the fights that we had to do on our way to find the Marquis, and this is how it went.
I don't want to die.
Are you kidding me? Oh, shoot. That's not good.
This does not look damn it. Damn it all.
He's not dead? It sounded... What? That doesn't kill? I honestly should turn one of these two into a chemist.
Why?
Damn, Ramza's carrying my team, bro.
Good progress. Once we are clear of the Weald, we should soon reach Dortor.
Dortor Slums. Really wanted the potion. I gotta stop being greedy. Goodbye, Squire. Nice.
I've so much left to give. That's
Nice kill. Just hope it doesn't kill him.
I can't go on.
Had potential. He had good stats.
I let my guard
Damn.
down. Damn you. How could this be?
The fruit of my labors.
Oh, kill him. With the rock! Oh! What a battle. Oh, we got an iron sword and a rope. Good job, Joyce. After we clear out the Dortor Slums, we find one of the guys that we left over from the battle we haven't killed yet, and we interrogate him, and he basically tells us where they took the marquee at, and they took him into the desert to one of their secret hideouts. The Sand Rat Seitch.
Then you've heard about the Order. They mean to finish us this time.
Aye, I've heard. So what's to become of us?
I say we forget this business and run. There's naught for it.
Agreed. If we follow Weagraf, he'll lead us only to our graves.
Aye, that much is plain. God's willing, Gustav's ransom of the Marquis will fatten our purses enough that we can quit this life for good and all. The Order! They're here!
We must silence this watch before they can raise the alarm.
True. Oh, we got a monk? 2 monks.
If only I was stronger.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Here it comes. Yep. Nice.
You're finished. I'm not ready to die.
This is just the start.
I'm sorry.
What I should have
These
did.
sand rats are long in the slain. It is well no others have found us while we tarried here.
Ooh. Nice. Ooh. We got us a high potion there. Hello. Hello, high potion. Hello. Hello. So after we clear out the Sand Rat Seitch, we find Weagraf down here with Gustav, who's trying to stop him from doing anything to the Marquis. But lo and behold, actually, Weagraf wants nothing to do with this guy at all and leaves him all alone for us to just basically take back home as long as we let him go, which is very interesting that he would do something like that, even though all of his people were guarding him in the first place.
What madness possessed you that you would abandon your posts to traipse about the desert? Silence is not the answer I seek. Speak, and be quick with it.
'Twas I forced Ramza to go.
Was that the way of it, Ramza? Delita led your better judgment astray?
No. I went of my own choosing. The fault lies not with him.
'Tis Ramza's noble disposition that guides his tongue, my lord. It is not as he...
You needn't be false on my behalf, Delita. It was I who chose to disregard orders.
Might I pose a question, Ramza? What purpose do laws serve when even those who would enforce them choose not to pay them heed? Adherence to the rule of law is a knight's solemn duty. It falls upon us as bailiffs to bear the burden of example. Is it your intent to live up to your name? Or to drag it with you through the mire?
Forgive me, Lord Brother.
I believe the point is made, is it not, Diastarg? You must not allow the how of it to steal your eyes away from the what. Their rescue of the Marquis was no small feat. It is the way of young men to be impetuous in their haste to do great things. Were we not like them once?
To coddle them is to do them disservice, Your Grace. They must needs learn integrity.
So, You are Count Dystag's younger brother. Rise, son of Galleon. Indeed, you are the very image of Barbeneth. His fire burns in your eyes, I can see it. Such strength and vitality would be wasted atop castle walls.
Our campaign against the Corpse Brigade draws near its end. I will permit you to join in the final stage. Coordinated strikes are to be made on a number of their dens ere long. You will lead one of those assaults.
Very well, Lord Brother.
My apologies, Your Grace.
It was not of your doing, Dystag. In truth, it serves only to show the caliber of man we were dealing with in Gustav. A change in plans was inevitable, once the fool went and staged the kidnapping within our very borders. And let us not forget, they did save the Marquis's life. He will now be honor-bound to acquiesce. In the end, your half-brother's deeds have placed us in quite the favorable position.
The King's life hangs by a thread. We must move quickly now.
Indeed, my dear friend. I trust you will not fail me.
So after all that, that is where we left off in the story of our game. Hopefully next time when we come back, we'll go down to the drawbridge and fight all those guys down there, which that battle is always very interesting nonetheless. Stay tuned for the next one. If you guys like this kind of content, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.